with our lesson. This is lesson 2. We started out the workshop with looking at an anchor video and analyzing it and just getting some background information on the workshop. So today, let's look at our goals. Omar, can you read the literacy goal for us?
Use vocabulary about a topic and think deeply about concepts to come up with related examples.
Okay. And thank you, Omar. And Kylie, can you read the language goal?
Participate in an academic discussion, sharing and comparing ideas, and building on other ideas.
Okay, so we are going to look specifically at a word or vocabulary word that's a part of the topic that we're going to be reading about. And we're going to deeply look at the word, analyze the word, and see if we can find anything related to it. And then we'll get started on our academic vocabulary for the workshop. So the workshop has about between 15 and 16 vocabulary words. So we're going to learn the first 5 today. Okay. So what I need you guys to do is I need you to pull up the Google Slides that we started last week. So you need to pull that up. It should be it should already say your name, so you should have changed your name, so it should be easy for you to find. So go ahead and pull up those Google Slides, and we're going to start on the Okay, if you were, so we started this last Wednesday, I believe. No, Thursday. So if you were not here Thursday, then you might have missed the first part. But so I'm just going to go over what we're doing with this concept map. Today we will start a concept map to collect and share ideas about justice, a concept that relates to the reading and writing we will do throughout this workshop. So thumbs up when you are on your Google Slides and you are on that second page that says concept map. In each circle, write a word or phrase that you associate with the abstract term justice. Prepare to discuss why you chose that word. So in this blue box up here at the top, we're going to use these sentence starters to help us with our discussion. So it says language to make connections. One word I chose is, so when we get to discussing what you guys wrote, we're going to use these sentence starters to help explain why we chose that word. Okay, so the first one, so I'm going to give you guys an example. The word justice is in the middle, and then we're going to fill around the circles of words that are related to the word justice. So I'm going to add, I'm going to add the word fairness. So you guys can add this to yours as well. And then I'm going to go through the sentence starters to tell you why I chose the word fairness. Okay, and then I want you guys to do the same. You're going to think of at least 2 words to fill out the circle. Okay, so thumbs up when you've added fairness to your circle. All right, one word I chose is fairness. I connect the word fairness to justice because the purpose of justice is for the law to be fair to everyone. So that's why fairness is related to the word justice. Okay, now you guys are going to think of 2 other words to fill in that relate to the word justice. Does anyone have any questions? Why did you choose the word?
Like behavior. Justice means like behavior or something. And I just thought the word honor, like that was closest to it.
Okay. So what, right? Because justice means Okay, let me give you guys the definitions. Justice is the quality of being just, impartial, or fair. So in order to be fair, you have to be honest, right? So I'm going to add honesty to the concept map. So you guys can go ahead and add honesty. And let's have one more. Quentin, did you come up with a word that relates to the word justice? Caitlin, any one of you guys, what's another word that you relate to the word justice? Good. Equity. I like that. Do you mean equality or equity, Aaliyah? Okay. And then I want you to explain to me why'd you pick that word? How does it relate to the word justice? While she's explaining hers, I'm going to add a few more words. And then I want you to compare what you have or what you were thinking about and see if it's related to what I have. Oh, Aaliyah, I'm waiting on you to explain. Why'd you pick that word? Oh, because equity is ownership of assets that may have debts. But what is that? How does that relate to the word justice? How does ownership of assets, how does that relate to the word justice? Okay, while she's figuring that out, I've added the word fair play, righteousness, and being reasonable. Okay, so I want you guys, with the words that I've added, because I'm not sure if you guys have added any more and just not said anything, but I want you guys to think about being reasonable, righteousness, fair play. Why would I choose these words? Why would they be related or associated with the word justice? I want to hear from Micah and Shayna. I want to hear from you guys. Quentin, what do you guys think? Caitlin, why is being reasonable? Why would being reasonable be associated with the word justice? Why would it be important for someone who is passing justice or who is serving justice? Why is it important that they are being reasonable? Why would I put being reasonable as something related to justice? Think about a judge. Why would he need to be reasonable if he's giving a judgment or if he's serving justice?
Everybody a fair chance.
Right. They have to think about whether or not what they're presented with, if it makes sense. Is it true? Is it right? So being reasonable is something that is going to be related to that word. Now, this may be a hard concept to understand, justice, unless you see it up front. So I want you to think about a moment or an experience where you thought something was supposed to happen or you thought something was unfair and justice was not served to you. It can be as little as you were in the classroom and someone treated you unfairly or they didn't treat you right and the teacher was not being reasonable, they were not being fair, and they took the other side. Like, was justice served there? So yes, justice is an abstract idea. Sometimes it may be hard to understand it, but just think about it in little terms like that, something that's relatable to you. Or think about a parent, like your parent. not giving you a chance to explain, you know, whether or not you did something or you didn't do it. So, like I said, it can be is our content area vocabulary page. Like I said, we'll have some vocabulary words throughout our workshop, and these are the first 6 words that we're going to look at. So one of our routines that we use for content area vocabulary is we read through the word and then we rate it. Now, at the top of this page, is everybody on this content area vocabulary page? Yes? All right, so at the top of this page, there's a rating scale, okay? So we're gonna go through these words, and you guys are going to rate them based off what you know. So the first one is, so 1 means I don't know the word, 2, I've seen it or heard it before, 3, I think I know the word, and 4, I know it and use it. So I'm going to read through these words, and this is a routine that we would do for every vocabulary word. You're gonna rate it. I'll read the word, you'll repeat after me. I won't hear you, but I'll see your lips moving, so that means you are repeating the word, and then you're gonna rate it. So you guys see these circles here, these red circles? You're just gonna move it to whatever number you would like to rate that word. Oops, made mine too big. So don't forget that the rating scale is at the top. So after you say the word, after you repeat the word after me, remember to rate it, okay? Thumbs up if you understand what we're gonna do next, what we're gonna do right now. Okay, I see half of you. Omar, do you understand what we're gonna do? I can't really see you. All right, so first word is abusive. Abusive. Go ahead and rate the word. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, I don't know the word. 2, I've seen it or heard it before. 3, I think I know the word. 4, I know it and use it. So go ahead and rate your word. Drag your red oval over to whatever you want to rate it. Remember, you're repeating after me. The next word is advocate. Advocate. Go ahead and rate the word. 1, 2, 3, or 4. The next word is dignity. Dignity. Next is illiteracy. Illiteracy. Write the word 1, 2, 3, or 4. Next, rights. Rights. And then the last word is tolerance. Tolerance. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is you guys are gonna read through these words yourselves. So when I call your name, you're gonna read through the list, starting with abusive, ending with tolerance. Okay? Jaleesa, you go first. Jaleesa, are you there? All right, Kylie, you go. We'll come back to Jaleesa.
Abusive, advocate, dignity, illiteracy, rights, tolerance.
Good. Omar, you're next.